I don't know if I could. I don't know if I'll pay a motherfucker to come do it. Like,
Just go put a plug. Like, all right, cool.
yeah.
Oh man,
$5 and a big pun tape. You go pull the plug.
big pun. Seriously?
Yeah, we're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like, they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. So you know what I was thinking, right?
About what?
I was like, this motherfucker is probably gonna have to go like, because you said you said you got a phone call, and that was like damn near an hour and 45 minutes ago. I was like, this motherfucker probably had to go like identify a suspect or some shit.
Shit, probably was me. Nah, we talked about yesterday and getting our paperwork and stuff. So one of those situations.
I was sitting there, I was like, man, like this dude, I was like, oh yeah, all I got to do is chiropractor, then I should be good after.
But see, I was good. My ass just went to sleep. And
I know.
I forgot my phone was on vibrate. So I was in there knocked the fuck out.
I was like, man, like every time I can't get a hold of you for like 35 minutes, I'm like, I just gotta expect the worst.
Man, everybody says that now. Like, what have I done to myself?
Yeah, it's not the worst today. It wasn't the worst. It's just
yeah.
I'll tell you, in the time that since we were supposed to record to now, I done took the dogs to a dog park, did some knee rehab, ate lunch or early dinner.
Oh man.
Bro, I was like, you could have ran a marathon. I could have ran like a half marathon in that time, bro.
Oh man. Hey, shit happens. What can I say? You know what I'm
saying? He's on black people time. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can't even get the words out. Today I'm black.
I will. With that being said, welcome to the latest episode of Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarath, aka Makazi,
and your boy Chris Brown, aka Red 4 Delta. What's everybody doing out there?
I think we might need a new. I know you Red 4 Delta. We might need to do a whole new call sign for you.
What would
Johnny
that be?
Come lately.
Oh man.
But you good. Everything's good.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
We're here. We having fun, man. It is what it is.
Indeed. Remember, this is a podcast, but it's two friends just talking a bunch of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm actually excited to do this one because I venture to say this might be one of my favorite movies I've seen this year.
Really?
Might be. Yeah. It's battling Oppenheimer right now.
I still ain't seen that one yet, but you know what it made me think of?
What?
It's time to change women's. I'm going Asian now.
You want some AI? You gonna look for some AI women?
Nah. Well, you know what? I can't even say I was about to say. That'd be so wrong.
But it was the same girl.
All you gotta do is turn their brain off when they talk too much. Like off. You know what I'm saying? They shut the fuck up. Go in there and cook and leave me alone.
I mean, that was the same girl from Eternals. I was watching. I was like, I know her from somewhere. I've seen her somewhere, but it's the girl from it was Gemma Chan from Eternals.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But the movie we talk about this week just came out in theaters. It's looked right up my alley when I saw the trailer. So that's why I was like, yo, we got to watch this thing. I don't know. For some reason, I just felt like it was going to inspire some deep thought. So the movie we watched this week was The Creator, directed by Gareth Edwards. Yeah, Gareth Edwards. It's the dude that directed The Raid.
I thought that's what it said.
Yeah. Oh. He directed The Raid and he directed Star Wars Rogue One.
Okay.
Yeah, like just for some reason, like he might be one of those directors that anything he makes, I might just have to check out now.
I mean, he's not a bad director. You know what I'm
saying? He's got like a specific grittiness to him that I like in movies. Because sometimes you see those sci-fi movies, they look a little too polished, a little too new.
Yeah.
Too fucking Thor, Love and Thunder. Just too fucking glossy.
Yeah, let's say they did wrong with that one, but we'll talk about that one later.
Yeah, but this one felt nice and gritty. It felt lived in. It felt like
it could have been real.
Yeah, it felt like real sci-fi.
Okay.
Because you ever see like sci-fi that sometimes it's fantasy. It's way too fantasy.
Hmm.
So it looks like sci-fi, but it's like, you just know you're watching like Fifth Element.
And I've never seen Fifth Element.
You never seen Fifth Element?
No.
You never seen like drag queen Chris Tucker? Because he's in that movie.
Oh, that's the one Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Oh, then I
Chris Tucker
have
got
seen
the
it.
blonde hair.
It was on TV, matter of fact, like a month ago. I was like, what the hell
Yeah.
am I watching?
Yeah. But see, that's a good movie, but to me, that's fantasy sci-fi.
Hmm.
Whereas this felt like it might not be too far off.
Okay. I actually like the storyline of it. What's his name? Is it John David?
Yeah, John David
What?
Washington.
I think he's coming up as a new. Well, I ain't gonna say. Well, in my mind, he's still new at acting. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And obviously
yeah,
still living in his dad's shadow, in my opinion.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I think he's making a name for himself pretty well.
Yeah, I think the movies he's attaching himself to
Mhm.
like they're all distinct, they're different, but they're all like, I like the way I don't think he's had his breakout movie yet. Because like he got well known for what, Black Klansman?
Was that his first one?
I think that was his first like movie that he starred in.
Because I want. Okay, so yeah, that might have been it. But then he was in Tenet too. And Tenet was so damn crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was so complex.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that one's one of those ones where, I mean, if you're not paying attention,
you
you're gonna
missed.
lose yourself in it.
Yeah, for real.
I think he got his start acting on Ballers. You ever seen
Okay,
Ballers on
nah,
HBO?
nah. I know something about. I never watched it.
Yeah, that's like The Rock's. Like it was supposed to be like Entourage, but with football or some shit. I don't know. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I think that's where he got his start. Supposedly, he used to be in the NFL. I didn't know that.
Really,
That's what I heard. I heard he was like a running back.
really.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean,
Oh, fail up,
I
I
I'm,
guess.
what to say? I'm not gonna say he couldn't have been because
Yeah.
actors change their body style all the time. But
Yeah.
yeah, who knows?
Well, no. Well, so the thing is, I've come across some NFL players, and
Mhm.
like they don't look out of the like. You got some that just look like goddamn superheroes.
Yeah,
Then you got some who are like 5'8", fucking 180 pounds, but they're just really good at what they do.
yeah.
I remember being in the elevator in LA, and Brandon Cooks walked in there. He used
Hmm.
to play for Patriots, but he was playing for the Rams at the time, and he looked like just a smaller guy that was in just really good shape.
Hmm.
So, anyways,
It
before we
is
start
what it
talking
is.
about this movie, what you drinking, bro?
Today.
Does the whiskey help today?
Uh, oh, yes, indeed. Let me see it. Which way? Whiskey helps. My usual. It doesn't change.
Oh, you
But,
got see. So your bottle has been getting slightly bigger every week. What
because
happened to? I thought you were portioning yourself out.
I still am. I got a bunch of little empty bottles in there on the counter. I got to fill them up. But hey, I'm just saying. So when I was getting my calculations together, it was just cheaper to go this size. Fill
Yeah.
up all the little bottles, put them in the cabinet, call it a day.
Rinse and reuse.
Pretty
Do,
much.
do you rinse? Do you rinse the little nips out before you reuse them, or do
Actually,
you?
no, I don't. I
I
don't.
wouldn't either. You're just filling them with the same
The
shit.
same shit, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like next
It,
thing you know, you can be like, yo, this one is potent. Like
it,
the original one was like 3 years ago.
take a smell of it and be drunk as fuck. Oh, whoa. But
I'm I'm telling you, dude. When I go back home for Christmas, I'm
mhm.
coming back with that potpourri.
You know, look, I need to sideline you and get some of that.
Yeah,
Like that was onto something. I thought he was joking. I was like, yo, I actually feel like it was real medicine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna run that back just like them old moonshiners and just hide it in the truck and just drive it
don't,
back now.
don't say that because they were looking for some little Asian in the F-150 coming down 95.
You look like that motherfucker from the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, thank you for watching. Second of all, no, that's not me.
That would be hilarious. Oh man.
Wait, what
And,
else
oh,
besides Jack?
yeah. And going back with the non-alcoholic beer, which I'm interested to try this one, a Stella.
Non-alcoholic Stella. I've never
Yeah.
had an alcoholic Stella, so I don't know.
Stella's, and I actually like Stella beer, especially when it's in the glass. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how the non-alcoholic one tastes.
I got a new glass here that like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna bust out today, but I will eventually. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, Sarath, what you doing, man? You
It's either gonna be a corgi or some type of something bowl of noodles or some shit.
no. It's a normal beer glass, but it might be considerably bigger than the one I have now. It's like a fucking giant. I went to a craft beer festival
Okay.
and like, it was like, okay, you could pay like you buy a punch card and they punch it for every drink you go get. Like
Mm-hmm.
you could get, one drink in the plastic cup for one punch,
Uh-huh.
or if you want to get one of these big glasses, the heavy duty glass ones, it's three punches, but you can take that home as a souvenir one. So my ass was like, give me that big shit right there. I just wanted the glass.
Hey, go big or go home, right?
Yeah, the beer was okay, but I just wanted the glass, to be honest with you.
All right. So what are you sipping on in this not in
So I
the
was
glass
gonna
you don't
go with
got?
my normal iron casket, that the one I've had here.
The
But
old smoky, whatever it
since that
is.
was yeah, but since that was 4 hours ago, I was like, you know what? No, you know what? Today I'm gonna go hard. And I brought out the whistle pig,
No, okay.
the burning shit.
Oh, okay. So you got enough left in there for a drink? Shit, it looks damn near empty.
But first of all, don't even I got plenty in here.
Yeah, that's plenty for you.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
plenty for you.
exactly. I'm not on that Chris Brown, you know, dosage yet.
I that's like good and bad at the same time. Because the
Like,
dosage are little bottles, but there's like 50 of them.
but then after that, I still got some more of these White Claw Surge, but today I got the cranberry and the blackberry.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't think I ever
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen
you
that
ever
can
had this one
before.
before?
Nah, that one looks new to me. Unless the can's just different.
Was it's the Surge. So the Surge is 8% alcohol instead of the
Hmm.
4.5.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A little more potent.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Because I'm hoping that this inspires a little more talk. Because again, I thought there's some interesting concepts in this movie.
Yeah, I need my brain to expand. Because there was a whole lot going on.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, cheers. Let's
Gosh.
dial these up.
Yes, indeed. Let's get ready to dive right in. Talk about this movie. Talk about life. Talk about each
First of
other.
all, I've been ready to dive in. I'm just trying to get back into it. This is again 4 hours before I done lost a lot of work time today.
I got here.
Who would have thought that the guy who I flew overnight, there's red eye, all I did was sleep on the plane. And you the one that
look, look. Well,
hope you I hope you had a good dream.
yesterday I had a long ass day. It was long as fuck.
No, that's what I figured. I figured you had a long day and then you still had to get up to go to the chiropractor. So he was like, all right, let me go home, take a little cat nap. And that cat turned out to be a Black Panther.
I was in the tree, just snug out,
All
snoozing.
right.
Oh man,
Cheers. Actually, you know what? You're gonna actually help pick up my energy today.
what's up?
V8.
Hey, there you go. I got two more in my refrigerator right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're good to
That
have. I told
actually,
you.
bro, that looks like the way the bottle looks. It looks like you're pouring like some prosecco. That makes me want to go grab some prosecco next time for the pod.
What the hell is prosecco?
Like champagne,
Oh, okay.
sparkling wine.
We should do that for our 50th episode.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Well, but the thing is, our 50th episode, we ran our pilot.
Oh yeah, true.
Maybe we'll do it on the 60. We'll do it on the 60. Nice even number.
Or okay, or 100, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe trying to indulge a little sooner than 100. That's all.
We get this shit. We do it tonight. Fuck it.
I don't have any in the house. Next
Shit.
time.
All right, cool. Oh man.
No, no. We'll save that for the next time we get to watch a movie together.
That'd be okay.
There you go. Because it's been a
Cool.
while.
It has.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that was actually sweeter today. How is it?
That's actually good. For non-alcoholic beer, I actually like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta make it part of your rotation. Now all you gotta do is don't add no grenadine or some shots into it, and you defeat the
Nah.
purpose.
Yeah, pretty much, which is why I'm drinking it now. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. All right. So the creator. So essentially, the idea behind this movie is uh there's a war going on between humans and AI. About like AI was created in order to help human civilization. Then
Mm-hmm.
gradually some shit went down. And now they're fighting against each other. And supposedly the AI created this new weapon that could change everything. And so the humans are going in there and trying to take out the AI. And from the if you look at it from the trailer or the commercials, you would think that the I mean that the humans would be on the right side of history in
Mm-hmm.
this, but they're actually the villains. Or
Yeah.
maybe depending on what point of view you're coming from, you're either the villains or the heroes.
Well, she says it in the movie, which I thought was cool. Like I think in the beginning, what did she say? Now, I know you're gonna remember it, or I hope you do. Where she said something about when they was creating the AI and everything else, they didn't factor one evil thing, us. Talking about the human beings.
I don't remember that. Was that like right
That
in the beginning when they were still in the hut?
it's right in the beginning, right after John Davis character um loses his wife and everything, and
Yeah.
they find him, I think, at the pool, and they show
Mm.
him the
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, and she
yeah,
says that she was like, one thing we didn't factor in was a certain type of evil called us or something like that.
yeah.
And I was like, damn, human beings, we just suck ass.
Well, when it looks into it, so John David Washington, he was you in the beginning, you think he's a guy who just got his wife,
Mhm,
his wife is pregnant and they're living in and amongst some AI. And then all of a sudden the army's coming in and like trying to take someone out. They don't know who.
mhm.
And then you find out John David Washington is undercover.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's oh man, the idea like that was what Fast and Furious did it, like Point Break, the whole idea of someone going undercover and
Mhm.
then flipping sides,
Yeah.
like it's a tried and true trope in movies, but it's true. Like it happens, right? You can't be around something for that long and not at least become sympathetic to that cause.
I think that's everything. How many people are so judgmental on something they see on TV?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then they go visit, or they find themselves in a situation where they have to deal with something that they hated for so long only
Yeah,
because of a perception. And then you live in it and you realize, you know what? It's really just misunderstanding.
yeah,
Um, okay, they might eat different foods and sit at different tables, but they still pray. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
still, like, they're still just like us.
yeah.
Like there's really not much difference. And I think people fail to realize that. Like everything's about your own perception, and you judge off of what you heard or what you see until you're in it, and then you get a different change of heart.
Why do you think people get so caught up in the differences? Because two people can have 95%, you know, compatibility, all
Mhm.
exactly the same, but that 5% difference can like start a war. Like, why is that? Do you feel like that 5% is kind of a kind of the morality clause? Because sometimes I feel like it's that 5% that like speaks to kind of who you are as a person or who you think you are as a person
Mhm.
that ultimately drives the wedge between two groups.
I think nobody. Okay, I don't know how to say this answer, but I'm gonna compare it to me and you. I think
Mhm.
nobody wants to be wrong, and
Okay.
the reason why I say that is if me and you are 95% compatible, so to speak, whatever, and we're best
Yep.
friends. I know you know me, and you and I
Yep.
both know we have our differences, and I know for a
Yes,
fact
we do.
I know for a fact there's a whole
Some
lot
of
of
us
shit
are on
that
time and some of us are 4 hours late. That's all.
kiss my ass. Shit. I was making a point, asshole, but I'm saying that there's a whole lot of shit that I do that I know you don't agree with.
Yeah.
However, you don't judge me off of it. You'll talk a lot of shit about it, but you know that you're like, a side of Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mhm.
It's like that. It's just who he is. Same with you. So I think the fact of we don't push our differences on each other. We just
Yeah.
accept them for in each other. It's like, okay, like I know I'm not gonna go hike a fucking mountain.
Yeah.
Sarath will though. Shit,
Yeah.
I'll stand on the bottom of the chair, mom, but I ain't doing that fucking shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not going to be not like you
Yeah.
because that's not my interest. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I think some people get so caught up in the idea that if you don't like or agree with everything that I do, then you know that makes us come to head, you know? Like it
Mhm.
makes it tumultuous, it makes us want to like fight over it because if you don't agree with everything I agree with, then ultimately there's going to be a reason for us to have some what's the word? Some conflict.
To be enemies, I
I
guess.
think I think conflict is just to me that's a part of growing. If you don't have conflict, you're never gonna evolve as a species or as a group because if everything is just going, handy dandy whatever, then how do you become better as
Mm,
people if you're not actually like overcoming anything,
yeah.
you know? So I mean, could you see yourself living amongst AI like that? I mean, I'm saying this as someone who says, and I'm gonna say it loud and proud right now,
Mhm.
we need to shut down AI.
I
But
agree.
but could you see yourself living amongst like robots and AI like that?
Excuse me. Only reason why I think I could
Mhm.
was because of my military background and just they knowing how to adjust, I guess.
What do
So
you
I
mean?
mean, would I want to do it? No, but I would do it for the experience just to see. You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
you sound like someone asking you to go on a date with a robot.
I
I would just
mean,
do it for the experience. I
I,
would too.
I'm about to
I'm
say
not,
how that robotic pussy feels. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to get no metal slivers, but
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
but yeah, no,
Kind of be they kind of be a bunch of lug nuts. Oh God.
yeah. Well, why is this just swirl inside? It's made for
Uh,
bolts.
where's the lubrication coming from? What's going on here? Oh gosh.
So I mean, I just feel like I think there needs to be an understanding between
Hmm.
where people because like I mean if you get two different groups of people or things, species, whatever, and there's an understanding between both that we're gonna live in harmony, things I feel like things can ultimately work out. But as we know from human nature, you know, when things are going great, someone's always striving for more. And if you strive for more, it's good at some point there's gonna be some friction.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because it's
Like I mean, it
always
happens between humans and humans,
yeah.
let alone someone that you don't view as, with a soul.
Mm,
You know,
true.
you see how people treat animals now. They act like animals are just, you know, property instead of like, members of the family or living species that need to work in harmony to make the world a better place. They just look at like, oh, animals are animals.
Not like the
I
Michael Jackson song.
see you judging me. I see you judging me.
I was trying to keep it in, but
No, I can see you judging me right now. This motherfucking animal lover. He gonna
he
he gonna let
said
his dog use the same bathroom as him.
he said live in harmony and make the world a better place. Fuck these
Yeah,
animals. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know. I know.
Let me
You're
stop.
gonna say that. You're gonna say that till all the chickens are gone. Then you're gonna be like, man, I should have appreciated them while they was here.
Fucking I'm changing the turkey. I can deep fry a turkey leg.
Yeah, but turkey just say it's just ain't as juicy. I don't think.
No, it's really not.
Yeah, you can. I mean, a turkey wing, no matter even though it's like triple the size of a chicken wing, just don't taste as good.
It's like, yeah, it is. But yeah, they do get drier quickly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, so in I feel like in today's society, we already kind of live with robots and AI and stuff like that, but maybe not to the extent that was in the movie. What's
Mhm.
your I gotta go, actually gotta go take a piss. You can't say shit
What
because
the
you live
fuck? Seriously?
you get no. I don't want to hear any shit from you, sir.
Motherfucker, what have you been fucking drinking?
Apparently a lot in 4 hours.
No.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Talk to like
Fuck out of here. Oh
tell these
God.
people what your experience with, modern day AI and robotics is. I know you
Goodness,
got some. Come on. Don't,
I
don't,
live in the
don't.
fucking country. The,
Uh-huh.
this asshole. Modern experience I have modern day AI. Shit, a fucking cell phone, man. That's the most artificial intelligence we got. Um, I'm sure you guys have witnessed this. If you go, let's say you want to buy a pair of shoes, and you go Google a website and you're looking up, I would just say a pair of Jordans. Okay, you could be on YouTube or going through whatever Facebook, whatever feed you got, and you'll start seeing ads for Jordans. Like to me, that's creepy. That's scary. Like, what are y'all chiming into? What are y'all looking for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think it's getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? And now this fucking little rice patty's back.
What'd you say?
I said the most experience I've had with AI is damn cell phone. And I brought up the scenario of when you go to look for something, like a pair of shoes, and then when you start going on YouTube and Facebook and everything, you start seeing ads for the same shoes you just looking for like a day ago.
Yeah. Even if you're just talking about it around your phone, that should
Yeah, I
just
thought
pop.
I thought I thought that too. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I was
Bro,
tripping.
one day I was talking to my coworker. We were talking about mattresses. Now that's the very specific thing to be talking about. And then like literally a half
Hold
hour
on, wait.
later,
Which coworker was this?
first of all,
Because I want
no, she
to.
first of all, she's about ready to retire.
Is
So
she Canadian?
no, she's not Canadian.
Okay, no.
I know, but I know who you talking about. We wasn't talking about mattresses. We was talking about fabrics, but
Why you put your hands like that?
because it was a welcome conversation. Uh,
Try fabric the booty.
uh, but no, we were talking about mattresses, and then like,
Oh God. Uh,
uh, thinner fabrics look better on girls. That's all I'm saying. Thinner fabrics look better on girls.
yeah.
Well, because thicker fabrics squeeze a girl in. Guys, they have thicker muscles, so if you use a thicker fabric, it'll still, you know, like it won't press them in that much. But when you have a girl, it kind of flattens them out. So you kind of want thinner fabrics that ride the curves a little bit. It's just wrestling tight talk.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Okay.
so we were talking
No,
about
I ain't mad at you. I'd
yeah,
love to see you measure some of these girls out. I'm just saying.
yeah. Then they're like, "Oh, you want to help me measure out Mark Henry next?"
No, I said the girls.
Exactly. See, no, they just clients to me. But anyway, so we were talking about mattresses, and a half hour later, she went on her tablet, and they
Mhm.
had a bunch of ads for mattresses.
Really?
He had never looked up mattresses in a while, whatever. But someone was listening in.
Mm.
But even then, so we've actually, I mean, I think when we think of AI, we think of stuff like that where it's kind of intrusive. But something as simple as when we worked at the ice cream factory and we had the machine that filled the quarts with ice cream, or the scrounge with ice cream. And so you do the settings and it just runs on its own. So that, to
Mm.
me, that's a robot. It just it does its work. You put the settings in and it does it. But what if that could instinctually make its adjustments on its own so that the levels are always right? Like, to me, that's something that goes, okay, it's an acceptable piece of AI that
Hmm.
people just let happen because it makes their life easier. But that's like the spark, because now all of a sudden it's thinking for itself to do that. Then what if it gets smarter and smarter to the point where it says, nah, y'all can't be making ice cream no more because y'all it's bad for y'all health. So
Mm.
it just stops working,
There's gotta
right?
be there's gotta be an override key, right?
Hopefully. But what if AI gets to the point where that it comes up with a failsafe, that override key don't work no more?
You know
I
what?
think that's the danger that people have.
Let's think about this. Let's go back to 96 maybe.
Okay.
Terminator. Wasn't that the same shit that they was talking about? That damn near 30 years ago?
Yeah. But the thing, okay, so I was having this conversation the other day, actually, when I was talking about the creator. So, and I was talking about this in regards to AI, but also in regards to like religion, because we were talking about the apocalypse and fucking what's it called, the rapture, and
Okay.
and I was thinking like, is it a matter of art imitating life or life imitating art? For example, when you
Hmm.
watch The Matrix, when you watch The Matrix back then, it was sounded so like far fetched, the
Hmm.
kind of things that they were doing in The Matrix. But now, 25 years later, you look at it, we're actually feels like we're getting closer to, the reality of what was in The Matrix.
Yeah.
So, is it a matter of that's the way life was going in the first place? And, they just kind of saw it coming? Or was it a matter of the people that are in control now are taking inspiration and ideas from that and kind of crafting like life now to kind of mirror that?
That's interesting. um, actually, I think it's a little bit of both because somebody had to have the idea from somewhere to even make a movie about it. And most movies come from books.
Yeah.
And you've written a few books. I like to write when I feel like I just want to write, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure you can attest that when you're writing, especially freestyle writing, letting it just come from your brain to your hand to the pen, it's
Yep.
like your brain is going, like you're just thinking about things, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they take those words and put them onto a screen format. Which because wasn't the Matrix a movie a book first?
No, so it was based off of, not based, but it was inspired by like a bunch of older like books about like the future and stuff like that. I forget the names of them, but they would take a lot of inspiration from a lot of these older books.
Okay, but think about that. Okay, let's just say it was three different books.
Yep.
They took three different books and made a movie about something, and that was just somebody's imagination.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And now it does say, wait, what if we could really do that? Let's try these components and do this and that, whatever. So I think it's a little bit of both.
But that's my question. So like if we look at say like a robotic butler, right?
Okay.
Say if you say all of a sudden, we have robotic butlers out there. Oh, actually, matter of fact, I just left the San Francisco airport and they had a robotic coffee stand. Like, you just punch in what you want and the robot makes your coffee for you. Now, 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, you might have saw that in like Back to the Future or some shit, right?
Hmm.
So is that robotic coffee stand just where life was going? Like if that was evolution, it's on its way towards that? Or is it a matter of someone taking inspiration from that thing that they saw back in the day and said, hey, I actually want to build that when I get older,
Hmm.
you know? And so I look at that as like when we see these scenarios where the robots have taken over and they're fighting against the humans, is it a matter of that's the way evolution is going? We're going to get to that point where that happens, or is it a product of us falling in love with the idea of having robotic servants and robots to do our work for us and then building that, even though we see already how it's going to go in Terminator, Matrix, and all that shit.
Hmm.
We know that eventually the robots, if we create those robots, they're going to fucking turn on us.
Hmm.
So why do we keep trying to fucking build them?
Because somebody wants to be proven wrong or right that they won't turn. Now you gotta be thinking, how many movies have they done where machines turned against people? We
I
watched the
feel like
animated. We watched the
I feel
animated
like
one.
every movie that involves robots that actually can think for themselves eventually ends up being the robots turn on us.
I Robot did it.
Mhm,
Mitchell versus the Machines did it. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
The
And I, in
Matrix,
my,
that's the whole basis of the Matrix.
mhm.
Terminator.
And in my opinion, I think Mitchell versus the Machines did it the best because it was animated and it was comedy, but it just showed how stupid
Now you
people were.
just no, you just
Not,
like that
no,
because it's
no,
animated.
no.
You
Hear me
child.
out. Hear me out. People were so concerned with having free Wi-Fi, they dismissed all the bullshit that was going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. Yeah. So I mean, I think we as humans are so caught up with trying to make life more convenient for ourselves
Hmm.
that we just ignore the signs of shit going bad.
It's like that medicine they put on TV. If you're having erectile dysfunction, take take this. You know what I'm saying? And you know how these commercials go. They'll
Mhm.
tell you, she'll love you forever, this, that, whatever. But then the last 15 seconds is a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Because they're saying you lose your hair, Your skin's gonna change color.
Yeah.
You're gonna go blind in your right eye. But they're
Yeah.
saying it, so they gotta say it because they can't say they didn't say it. But it's coming
Yeah.
off so quick, you don't care about what they just said. All you know is you can go have sex again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
mean, yeah, it's I feel like we're I don't I feel like we have all the signs of, you know, the world going to shit and fighting back against us.
mhm,
I think we're just so caught up in the coolness or the convenience of life that a
mhm.
lot of people are just ignoring it. And then if you don't, you know, if you on the mountaintop screaming, "Hey, shut the shit off," you looked at as crazy.
Mm,
You know, crazy is only crazy because people don't understand what's coming, you know, in front of them.
yeah.
You know,
I
I
mean,
mean, but in the movie, okay, so in the movie, you know, uh, essentially John David Washington. What was his name in the movie? Joshua.
was it Joshua?
I think it was Joshua
Okay. I
because
thought so.
because the little girl was Alfie,
I thought it was with an M, but I could be wrong.
like Michael, Malachi.
Nah, Murdoch. I'm joking. I don't fucking know.
Like, you got a black name like Malcolm.
But
Have you ever seen a white man named Malcolm?
hell
I ain't
no.
seen a white named Malcolm.
I ain't even seen a black dude named Malcolm.
Malcolm
It's
Jamal Warner, man, that's Theo
oh,
Huxtable.
he's like the only one. Malcolm X,
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X screwed it up for everybody. There's oh no, we don't want that name. Oh man,
Jesus. They ain't no, don't nobody want Jesus. Even Puerto Ricans had to change it to Jesus.
yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Okay, so he ends up losing, you know, they end up attacking and he ends up losing his wife and all his peoples. They all
Mhm.
die. Or, you know, to him they do. And so he's just resorted himself to just living life like, you know, this is what life is. I'm just gonna accept it how it is. And then they pull him back under the guise of his wife is still alive.
Mhm.
What in your mind, if you stepped away from the army,
Mhm.
is what's something that could pull you back in? What's something that's got such a hold on you emotionally that it don't matter the danger? I'm going back in to see if this shit is real.
I've always said this, and I stand by it today. If the same guys I went when I went before had to go back, I'm going with them. No questions asked. That's what it's gonna
So
be.
so in a sense with the movie, if all of a sudden those guys you saw like a video of them all them in danger or
Mhm.
them like caught in a fucking, you know, POWs and shit like that, you'd be like Jason Bourne, like be getting these motherfuckers out.
I mean, that's your boys. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that whole blood, sweat, and tear shit is real. You know what I'm
I, yeah, I get it.
saying?
I get
I
it.
mean, even if like, yeah, I mean, 'cause I can't say I talked to him or kept the contact, whatever. But if I knew, hey, we're all getting drafted again or something's going on, and all right, fuck it, then let's ride. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. But then okay, so then Joshua jumps back into this whole world of robots, AI, and the whole war.
saying?
I'm gonna find out it isn't what it is, or you know, or
Hmm.
there's more depth to the situation than just humans versus robots.
Because if I remember correctly, um, the lady, I guess the head villain,
Yep.
she was a colonel or a general?
I don't know. She was a white lady. Had to be the white lady, right? The white lady was the villain. She was the only white lady in the whole movie. Everyone else was Indonesian.
Besides the white dudes, but you're right.
Yeah, white dudes, and then the one white lady. She was Hillary Clinton.
Holy shit! Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, the
Holy
Karen.
shit!
They should have named her Karen.
I know, right?
Fuck.
just to just to fuck with everybody.
But no, like I mean, he like the whole. I guess it becomes an entire gray area. There's so much nuance to the film
Mhm.
and in the story they were trying to tell. Like for instance, when the whole thing set off because you know they created this AI to help make the world more convenient
Mhm.
for the humans, and then it all set off because the AI dropped a nuke on LA, and that's what started the war.
Oh, okay.
So that's what started the whole war. So they're trying to destroy all the AI and shit like that. But come to find out later on in the movie, we find out that, you
The
know,
the people did it. Am I right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said that it was a coding error. They just made
Mm,
it when they were programming the AI. They made a coding error, and that's what caused the whole thing. So they're like, it was
mm,
actually the human's fault
hmm.
that happened. But they like to put the blame on everyone else because they don't want to
Yep.
take responsibility for their shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that happens a lot in
Yeah.
modern society.
That's a lot of
Weapons of mass
everyday
destruction.
people.
That's all I'm saying. Weapons of mass destruction.
Look, I would just say people in general. Nobody ever wants on today's shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, if you owning up to your shit meant like the death of like millions of people, would you
A
own
whole
up to that
city,
shit?
a whole city.
I'd be like, nah, it was the robot, it was the vacuum, bro. It was that motherfucker's fault.
Oh man, yeah. How would you live with that?
I don't know. I could
You're responsible for leveling a whole city and starting a war just because of a wrong code.
imagine if you did your job perfectly, but you just put a period in the wrong spot.
Mm,
That shit happens. Do you go to the grave with that secret? Because
mm.
I highly doubt you're gonna live long enough to see the repercussions of, I mean, maximum repercussions of that, situation. Be
Honestly,
honest. Be honest. In that
I'm
situation,
thinking because I don't know what I would do. I really don't because if it was
you
something
ain't
that's
owning up to shit, bro. You
nah,
don't even open up to the girls you sleep with. You can talk about you're gonna own up to the death of millions. Fuck out of here.
death and sleeping with somebody is two different things.
Yeah.
One you kill internally, the others you just kill. You know what I'm saying? This is
Uh,
fucking terrible. Oh God, I don't know why I just said that.
but I mean,
Oh,
yeah, like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot less destructive things that people won't take responsibility for. So
oh,
I
definitely.
highly doubt someone, including you, would take responsibility for the death of millions.
Mm. I can't. If
Bro,
I
I'm
knew,
I'm a very righteous motherfucker, and I wouldn't take responsibility for that shit.
look, just imagine the devastation of it all, knowing that it was the wrong code, and that day you was working, and that one happened to. And let's just say you even remember catching it, but you had already sent it in, you couldn't change it,
Yeah.
and they caught it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Right. You be
mm.
like, my bad. Chubby fingers, man. I don't know. My bad. I don't. What you
Nah,
want me to do? I can't take it
nah.
back.
Mm-mm. How would you? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that might be at the you have to keep because, like I said, not only did you level a city, a major city at that, you started a war with the
Yeah.
press of one wrong button.
Yeah. Yeah. And hey, that's a trash can, not a dinner plate. What's wrong with you? My
Mm.
bad.
Nah,
No, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying like
yeah. Be thinking though that how would you live with that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like I mean, and I feel like that it's something that small, or it seems kind of insignificant, but something that small, I feel like honestly is what's gonna start the war that ends us all.
Mm,
Even it's as little as some president not shaking hands with some other president. And he
mm,
motherfucker takes that thing so personally that it ends everything.
mm.
I feel like we as humans are that sensitive or that like egotistical that we can't let that slide.
Some of us can't. I agree.
I mean, but like if you're so egotistical that you think you can run the country, mm,
Yeah.
when's the last time someone actually ran the country because they wanted to do right? I
I
don't.
don't fucking know.
I just don't. I just don't think. I don't think that's.
Maybe Kennedy.
Yeah. And then you saw what happened to that motherfucker.
They shot his ass
Magic
quick.
bullet. Yeah. Magic bullet.
Shot his ass quick as shit. Like, oh no, not this guy.
Yeah. I mean, there was a whole other like there was this quote in the movie that it literally sits with me like right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's when Alfie and Joshua are talking in the car, or maybe on the plane. I forget what it was, but they're talking, and she goes, "Do you think you're going to heaven?" And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
"No, it's
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not a good person."
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Oh, then we're the same because you're not good, and I'm not a person. And when she said that, I had this thought. I was like, what makes what makes something living?
Hmm.
Who are we to say what is living? Because, you know,
Keep going with this.
because like, okay, and for instance, vegans will say, I don't want to kill animals to eat because those are living things. And, I love animals. I can't kill them. So I'm just going to eat plants. But who's to say plants aren't living? You know?
They are living.
Yeah. Who's to
They
say
grow. They
that?
got cells. They give off
Yeah.
oxygen.
Who's to say that robot that we, you know, create in order to help us out doesn't deserve the same chance to just do what it was programmed to do? Who are we to just turn it off because we're unhappy with it?
Mm. You know what's so funny about that? I've got to so many. I can't even say debates. Just people just looked at me like I was weird because I was talking to this an older person one day. You know what I'm saying? Actually, an older person I met on the road at a bar. Just had a conversation, and this person said one thing people forget is everything we have came from some living organism, and it
Yep.
stopped and made me think. The wood grain in your car came from some tree. You know what I'm saying? Um, the coal we cook with on the barbecue, the rubber on our tires, it came from something off this earth to make it what it is. It might have got mixed with other shit, but at one point it was alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just stopped and made me think, like, you know what? You're right. Like everything, you know what I'm saying? The materials we wear, cotton, that was a plant. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I mean, to go with your statement, who are we to say that something's not alive? Oh, everything that we have is alive,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I think I feel like everything has a I think if something has a purpose,
Mhm,
and this I'm gonna sound crazy, but I feel like if something has a purpose, then it's alive. And it might just be only do its one thing. You get a fucking clam, all it does is just sit there and then stick its tongue out and eat and then go back. It doesn't do anything else.
mhm,
But like it's still alive, you know? And I feel like we go downhill when we start viewing certain things as, you know, just objects and things
mm,
versus okay, we're humans, so we're the ones that matter. None of this other shit matters.
yeah, we're superior.
Yeah.
Hmm,
I don't know.
interesting.
Did you ever see you heard the thing, the quote, like all, there's a movie, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
That's one of my favorite movies. Keep going.
Yeah, but then some people say like, heaven's only for like people with souls. They say, animals don't have souls and shit like that.
Mhm,
Like, who are we to say these things don't go to heaven?
true.
Who are we to say heaven's only reserved for humans?
Mm.
I don't know.
When ain't none of us ever been there to talk about it and come back, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. What
Hmm,
is heaven? Or might be maybe we're in heaven right now. We just don't know it.
hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Matter of fact,
Um,
speaking of heaven, that was one of the parts of the movie that kind of made me like get my feels a little bit when
and
he
when she
goes,
said her mom was in heaven.
no, no, no. When he has to go kill her. And she says, crying, says, am I going to heaven? I was like, ooh. And knowing I got a daughter, how do you answer that question? You know what I'm saying?
Oh. But he's yeah, when man. And the thing is, it wasn't just that. There was that scene when he goes to see his when he goes to see whatever Maya, and she's in a coma.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah,
She's in a coma. She's been in a coma since the fucking the bomb came
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
And they said, you know, we can't hurt an armada because we've sworn we can't turn her off. We can't do whatever because we've sworn never to hurt an armada. So
Hmm.
she's stuck in this perpetual state of just like, vegetation state for 5 years.
In limbo, so to speak, like
Yeah.
Inception.
Yeah. And then he's got to be the one that to come and, help her move on.
Hmm.
And it's like, how do you be that person that has to make that choice? Yeah, even thing with Alfie saying, am I going to heaven? Like, I
Mhm,
don't have a kid. I just
mhm.
know if Ryu said that to me, I'd be like, first of all, how you talk. Second of all, you goddamn right you going to heaven. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, he made up. You go to the grease first.
Listen, you may be going to heaven, but I shall live another week. And he just looked at me. But no, let's.
That's fucking terrible. Uh,
I don't have a kid, but how do you react in that situation?
I mean, just knowing how they viewed heaven in the movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then even with that conversation you just about her and him on the bus, and we're both the same because I'm not really, you're not a good person, so we're not going.
yeah,
But then being told that, heaven is a place that, you go once you die, or whatever. And knowing that she's about to die, because that is his daughter, am I right? So to
yeah.
speak?
So she was created from a scan of the embryo that was in Maya's stomach.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's an AI version of his daughter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So just to sit there and just hear that, like, am I going to heaven? And she's crying. I
Mhm.
mean, I man, not even being my daughter, being somebody I care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And knowing that you got to pull the plug. Like just imagine people that got to pull the plug on their parents, their grandparents, or somebody in the vegetable state, make you know, just let them go. But if they could get out one last question, one last word, am I going to heaven?
But here's the thing. It's like, and you got the thing is, you gotta pull that plug, hoping that this person's going on to a better place. But you don't know. So
Yeah,
how the fuck do you do that without guilt? I don't know if I could. I don't know if I'll pay a motherfucker to come do it. Like,
just go put a plug. Like, all right, cool.
yeah. Let
Oh
me get
man,
$5 and a big pun tape. You go pull the plug.
big pun. Seriously? What? Why big pun?
Maybe
You
the
said
music.
you said a tape,
No, because
not
no,
even a.
because no, because what's gonna happen is he's like, all right, I'll do it. Then as he's walking up, he's gonna play it's so hard.
I just lost 100 pounds. I'm trying to live. I ain't going nowhere.
Yes, you are. Click.
Oh man.
But no, like I can't. I don't know. I mean, could you
I
could you
mean,
see could you see a world where we live in harmony with AI like that? Like that kind of AI that can actually think for itself. I don't know about feel. I don't know if they feel, but one that feels sentient like that.
honestly, like I said, I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but for me, it would be extra creepy.
Why?
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you catch feelings.
No, not even catching feelings. Not even catching
I know you
feelings.
catch man. Listen, you catch feelings about everything moving in front of you. You know damn well if
Only
you
catch
had a
I catch
robot with some nice titties,
I catch one feeling. That's it.
you can be like, you're like, what? You can't get pregnant? Let's go.
Hey, I ain't got that many children running around here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Like I ain't gotta buy you no ring, just a bunch of WD-40 so you don't get too rusty. All right.
Do like the Wiz, lots of oil. Oh man, have a cabinet full of motor oil and WD-40.
And
Oh
they ain't gotta
god.
eat. All you gotta spend money on it. All you gotta do is go to AutoZone every week. That's it.
Imagine arguing with one though. That shit would be terrible. Like, where you was at today? Why you coming home so late? Like,
Out of
why
here
you,
with your steel pussy.
man, go shut your battery off and go to sleep.
Man, fuck around. You can fuck with me. I'll pull out a magnet. Then you see what the fuck happens.
Oh man.
Oh, shit. Uh,
Ugh.
but no, I at the rate we're going as
Mhm,
humans, I
mhm,
don't know if it's anytime soon, but I can see it. I can see us get into a space where we live in harmony with robots like that. Because we're already looking for, ways of taking the human element out of scenarios, out of
mhm.
war, out of like, factory jobs.
Okay, but that out of war, I can see that, but at the same time, like the human brain is something amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I mean,
But okay, but here's the thing. And this is okay, this is gonna be a very potent question for you.
okay,
In the army,
hmm,
do they want the human brain or do they want something that's gonna follow orders to a T?
follow orders to a T. But that's what I'm saying. Because I mean, when we had to go check bombs and everything, and
Mhm.
none of us want to do that shit. Come on now, there's a high chance we're not coming back from this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you have a robot that can do it and be controlled, then stuff like that, okay, yeah, definitely, it's definitely needed. You know what I'm saying? If you want to save lives, but
But I
you,
get it. Okay, I get it. But that's where it starts.
mhm,
Okay, so it works here. Where else can it work? Because that's how it evolves. It
okay,
always starts. It starts at necessity, and then it becomes convenience.
okay. Well, let's change movies real quick. Have you ever seen Sully?
Sully.
Or Tom
That
Hanks?
about the dude flying the plane?
Yeah.
Is that called Sully? Or is that called? No, that's enough. It's Captain.
No, I thought it was called Sully.
Is it called Sully? That's
Uh,
the motherfucker that landed the shit on the water.
yeah, in Hudson, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I haven't. I remember seeing it a while ago.
Okay, nah, it's just the part of the movie where when they're actually on trial. Like how do you get on trial for saving lives? That's what I would know in the first place. Like what kind of society do we live in, for one? Because you made a conscious decision to land the best place you could think of landing to save lives on the plane. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, but in court, if the movie told the real story, they're in court going through the whole scenario and saying that he could have did something different because they had enough time.
Yeah.
And he says, well, you're doing this off of a computer. Add human error to it and see if you feel the same way. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but that's the question. I feel like in today's society, people can live. People, not people. Most people can't. But the higher ups, the people in charge,
Mm-hmm.
can live with, you know, tragedy if it went according to plan.
Hmm.
If I if I set this machine out to go do this one thing and it goes wrong, I feel like they're okay with it because it went that way and it didn't work. But if it goes wrong because someone else made a conscious decision to not follow orders, then that's where they're like, oh well, it would have went right if you followed orders. Even though you as a human knows, hey, it was going fucking left. I had to fucking make that decision in order to save all these people.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like when people are in charge, they want to feel like their thoughts and their ideas are right. And as long as someone follows those orders, then whether it goes right or wrong, they're okay with it. But if someone changes that plan,
Mm-hmm.
then it's a big fucking deal.
I mean, look at iRobot for a minute. One of the things that he talked about in the movie was the robot chose to save him because he was at 32% and the girl was at 11.
Yeah.
And he said a human would have known 11% was enough. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But the robot was just like he has a higher chance of living, a higher percentage of living rather. Let
Mhm.
me say save him.
Yeah.
But a human would have been like, look, I'm 30, 40 years old. I've lived enough. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Say that little
Okay.
child.
But if you're the guy that created the robot, are you okay with that decision? Are you okay with the girl dying? If you created the robot to do exactly what it just did,
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, he was programmed to make sure that he saved the person who had the higher percentage of living. I feel like if I'm the scientist that created the robot, I'm okay with it because it did exactly what I told it to do.
Yeah, but is that, I mean, so doing exactly what you told it to do is one thing, but knowing that what it was supposed to do left the innocent child lifeless.
Okay, but then you go and you try to tweak your
Tweak it.
you go tweak your programming, but
Mm-hmm.
you're okay with what just happened.
Hmm.
Whereas a human is not okay with that shit.
Then you're not okay with it. 'Cause if you go and tweak it, then you know something's wrong. You got to go fix it.
No. You want it's okay. So, because that to me, that's an instance of if a car has uh 70%, crash history, like good, whatever.
Mhm.
It's not when you're tweaking it, it's not necessarily because you think it's wrong. It's just, oh, it's at 70% now. Now I want to make it 80%. And that's all you're doing. You're okay with what happened because that's what it was programmed to do. But now you're adjusting it so that it makes better decisions next time.
Mm,
But that doesn't mean you feel guilty for what just happened.
mm,
At least that's what I think. I think that's the way fucking scientists, like people who are analytical, I feel like
mhm.
that's what you think.
So much brains, no emotion.
Because they're tied up there. I feel like their brains are tied up in the success of the analytics versus the emotional aspect behind it.
Mm,
But if a team, if you're you know looking at your football team and you're statistically should win, you got 70% chance of winning this season. If your team wins, if you're an analytical person, you're like, all right, cool, yeah, my analytics were great.
mm,
But if it goes wrong, then you're like, man, fucking, like, I gotta tweak the analytics were wrong. I gotta tweak it.
mm.
But as a human, you're like, man, you could have did this different in order to fucking win. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like I said, nobody wants to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you're a machine that you built, whatever, then you got to care about it. Something you got to care about it somewhere. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you get to tweaking and fixing and reprogramming. That's why it's an iPhone 50,000 right now
Yeah.
versus the very first one.
Bro, if you look at the new iPhone, the difference between the new iPhone and the last year's iPhone is the
Mhm,
new one's titanium. That's it. So how much do you care about, like, me personally, I don't care about titanium, but if you're an analytical person, if you're trying to make the best phone, you're like, okay, of course this is a better phone because it's got titanium on it,
mm,
you know? But emotionally as a human, I'm like, well, it's just titanium, steel, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just give me a phone that works.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. No, we talked more about AI than the movie.
Well, I mean, because like the movie itself, like, you had Joshua, he just, the way they got him back into his whole role of, being a mercenary, whatever, is telling him that his wife was still alive.
Hmm.
So they
They
pulled on
played
his
him.
emotional heartstrings
Hmm.
in order to, pull him back into it. And then I just feel like me personally, when he realized there was like just way more to this life than just what was in front of him,
Hmm.
that's when he started having to make a decision about like what was actually important to him. Because all he wanted to do was see his wife again.
Yeah, that was it.
Mhm.
Excuse me. Yeah, what was that big ass? Was it the plane in the sky?
Nomad.
There you go. I was gonna call it Armada.
Yeah, Nirmada is the creator, another name for the creator. But Nomad was that big thing in the sky that, like,
Mhm.
when they needed to drop some bombs.
That shit is like fucking Thanos.
Bro, do you think there's ever going to be a point where we have some shit like that?
That shit is scary. Like you got a big ass plane that's just moving around the world, not the country, the world, ready to just drop bombs to destroy shit.
Mhm. But, yeah, this is where AI. This is where the AI is
Hmm.
gonna drop a bomb on it, and whatever happens. See, that's what I mean. Analytical. Okay, we got to take out the AI. So we're gonna drop a bomb on the base right here, and all those innocent people that die, it's okay because the plan is to take out the AI.
Mm.
You know, I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know. I feel like when things go according to plan,
Hmm.
then casualties for the people who are in charge are easier to digest. Whereas if there's human change in that scenario, then
Hmm.
it's like they look at it like, oh, this is the worst thing in the world because all these people died
Mm.
because it didn't go according to plan.
Yeah.
The Joker says that shit, you know?
Well, Joker's twisted. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but that was honest. He says, if you know, he goes, if a truck full of soldiers dies, nobody cares because it's according to plan. But if I just kill one measly judge or whatever, everybody freaks out.
Mm,
because
I forgot about that.
yeah,
That's why that's the best Batman movie. Just saying.
that's why it's the best Batman villain.
He is the best villain, but that was the better movie. That
If that Joker was in the newer Batman movie, just saying,
you know what? Mm,
just saying.
mm.
What'd you think of the special effects in this movie? So here's the thing.
Okay.
This was actually a low budget sci-fi movie.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, it didn't look high tech, but it was sci-fi. You know what I'm saying?
How much do you think? I mean, if you're guessing by today's standards as far as like how much a movie costs to make, mind you, The Flash cost 250 million to make. Okay. So
Okay.
so
Mm.
use that as a barometer.
Okay. Okay.
How much
Okay.
do you think this movie costs to make?
Based on the cast and how it had to work and everything, because there was um computer generated stuff in it, but not a lot. If that makes sense. Like not like the Flash. The Flash had like different worlds coming together and everything.
Yeah.
You had, I'm pretty sure there was probably people running around with green, um, like what's what I'm looking for? Like green screens, but like
Yeah.
green hats on their head, look like
Yeah.
the
So like the
police or
fucking
whatever.
robots.
Yeah, I'm guessing 40 million.
Now, this movie was cost 80 million to make.
Okay.
It was 80 million to make. But I think the computer graphics, because I think there was actually a bunch of computer graphics. I think a
Mhm.
lot of the robots that were running around were computer graphics. And like I thought a lot of it looked a lot cleaner than the graphics in Flash.
Oh, it definitely looked clear because it
Well,
looked like
more realistic at least.
I say, yeah, it looked real. Like even the bombs, the little characters that would run off the little plane or whatever,
Yeah.
and it would run into the town and just blow the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, the people. Because hold on, what's the main dude? Uh,
Joshua?
no. The Asian dude that was trying to protect the little girl. He's been in a
I
movie.
don't know. I
Wasn't
don't know his
he in
name, but that was fucking Ken. That was the dude from Inception.
That's what I thought it was.
Watanabe, yeah.
So for him to look like him, but still have the computer graphic in the back,
Yeah.
is like it looked like it was real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
To me that was the dopest part. Like that shit looked
mhm,
fucking real as shit.
yeah.
It didn't look cartoony. It didn't look
Mm-mm.
like it, at no point did I look at that. I'm like, oh, that's I mean, obviously it's a computer graphic, but it didn't
Yeah.
look like a computer graphic.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I could say that they did. It did look a lot cleaner, a whole lot
yeah.
cleaner. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it looked like a at least $150 million movie.
Mm.
If you had told me it cost that much to make that
Hmm.
movie, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's easily. But the fact that it cost like half that,
Yeah.
I mean, the dude he shot the movie on a $4,000 camera, like some shit I could order online right now and shoot this podcast on if I wanted to.
Hmm.
No, I feel like when you're the objective is to make it be as what is as innovative as possible
Hmm.
to push your creative boundaries.
Hmm.
You make do with what you can.
Damn, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Mm. Bro, I'm telling you, man. What's what's an acceptable level of AI in your life?
I
Like
don't
would
even.
like okay, so you're a truck driver. Would you be acceptable of AI trucks?
No.
Okay, as a truck driver, you say no.
Mm-mm.
But if you owned a truck driving business, would you prefer AI trucks that could drive 24 hours a day, not have to sleep, can stay on schedule, or would you prefer to hire truck drivers who, you know, you got to pay them for their downtime and OSHA and whatever, lot lizards they
Ocean,
fucking
ocean, ocean's construction.
whatever. OSHA is just fucking if you get workman's comp. I'm just saying
Oh
there's a whole lot
God.
of insurance and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like,
Um.
think of it as the difference between an actual truck driver
Mhm.
versus a owner of a trucking business? Oh, I want to see what this. I
I
want to see what this answer is
I'd
because
I'd have to really, really do a whole lot of research because AI is
I'm not saying if what I'm saying is if the truck if an AI truck was proven the shit
Mhm.
works, the shit works good. Go.
Mhm. No. And the reason
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna say
fucking goddamn liar.
no. The reason why I say no, okay, as a company owner, yes, it's safer, probably less insurance, more money, of course. As a driver, no. And the reason
Of
why I
course,
say that,
because the motherfucker's taking your job. They're taking
is-
our jobs, man.
look, but imagine watching it. Imagine watching AI football. That's not fun.
Yeah, okay, but AI football is different. I feel like
It's computers doing what people could do, but people have a different conception.
no,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
because it's not. I feel like people view football. They don't view football as work. They view football as fun and play.
You would say that you're a Dolphins fan.
Don't ever say that shit again. I swear to God, I will stuff you like a fucking turducken, bro.
You know why I said it with your whole reaction. Just
And fuck you, motherfucker. Ever call me that shit again? You might as well tell me I ain't never gonna have kids.
oh, oh
Might
shit.
as well call me
No,
impotent, motherfucker.
that's crossed the line right there. I ain't gonna say that,
Yeah. Yeah.
but no.
Yeah.
Um
I'm saying like I think that okay, so this to me there's a difference between something that's done for enjoyment and
mm,
football to the players, it's a job. But to the people watching, it's enjoyment. Whereas the trucking business, um, you know, waiters,
mhm.
is that kind of stuff would be something that could possibly be taken over by AI and robots. So I just know I don't like if you were a business owner, would you be someone who was like, I don't, I'd rather have human drivers, or would you rather have AI drivers?
As a driver, and I know the shit that we can get into sometimes. Mm. But AI, it's like it's a hit or miss either way. Because you gotta hope that computer system doesn't fail and can still make the right decision when it has to.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could have an AI truck and that maybe fails the brakes or something and just keeps driving because it doesn't know to stop after it
Yeah.
hit the first 40 fucking cars.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I know. And I
You know what I'm
think that's the
saying?
danger, right?
Versus a driver, he might have fell asleep and hit the first four cars. It's still fucked up. It's still fucked up, but he knew to wake the fuck up and stop. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? But I'm just saying, like, okay, either way, you have a tragedy. But in one instance, you didn't have to pay for all those man hours and like all the extra shit versus this
But you
thing is
just
just
but
okay,
you
the
just
robot
got
can just
sued for your whole company. So
you're gonna get
maybe
sued regardless.
but man hours and everything is totally different.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's like suing Tyson Foods. They're like the main food source of the United States, at least that I know of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if Tyson Foods can if you had a convoy of 10 trucks, right?
Mhm.
Would you rather have 10 AI trucks or would you rather have 5 AI trucks and 5 human trucks? Oh, I feel like there's
No,
a I
I,
feel like there's an in between where it could possibly work.
mhm.
But I feel like we as humans might get a little too greedy and say, "Oh, if it worked like this." You saw it at Friendlies. All of a sudden we have 6 people who can run this department. It runs great. Oh, let's see if we can do it with 5 people. Oh, let's see if they can run 7 machines instead of 5. Like they
Mm.
always push the boundary to try to get more,
Mhm.
and that's where we fucking fall apart.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't
Hmm.
know. Would you? I mean, would you? Would you? This is gonna be real dumb.
So where you going with
Real
this
dumb
one?
question. Would you be okay with some AI Jack?
Fuck no. No, fuck no. What the fuck?
But what if it's programmed to make it perfectly? It's got the right amount of bite.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you so much artificial Jack Daniels and drinking. Get the fuck out of here. No.
No. I'm saying if you had an AI make your Jack versus a distillery master. Come on, I'm reaching into your love right now.
I actually have a distillery mastered bottle on my shelf.
Mm-hmm.
That I got from the distillery.
Now imagine if that bottle was made by a robot.
Nah.
But
you know why though?
But that robot was programmed to make it exactly the right way so that it tastes little sweet,
okay,
little burn.
look, but
I'm gonna ask alcohol to make you fuck. No.
Oh my god. What's wrong with you? Oh man. Okay. That's like me asking you, would you rather have we talked about food?
I want to see where your brain goes.
No, because the reason why I say no about the AI or whatever, that distillery or that distiller, that one ingredient we talked about, that's put into that work, the passion, the love. The computer just doing what's programmed to do.
Yep.
That's why I said, would you rather have some computer making your mom's favorite dish or your mom making it? And it tastes exactly the same, but what should you prefer?
All right. So here's the thing: the difference between what I prefer and what I'm okay with. Okay. So here's the thing: if they had AI making Jack, or if they had AI making my mom's food, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Charge $10, we're good to go. But if I know that this dish is made by my mom, you charge $20, I'm okay with that. You can charge me $10 for the AI mom's food. But if you charge me more for the human made, the one that's got the extra ingredient, I'm okay with that. So if you had a bottle of AI Jack for $50, but the one made by that distillery master was like 85, I feel like that's a good bargain. Because that extra element, it gives a variability that you're just not gonna get with that other thing. The other thing is good.
As a working class American, I would go with the working man.
Yeah, no, I get it, but like I feel like if we had robots and AI around to take care of the menial tasks, that like if we had taxi drivers, if we had taxi cars out there that could charge, fucking $10 a mile, whatever you do for just a normal taxi drive, fucking AI driving that shit, that's fine. But for the limos and for the really, personable moments where you want like a special time, and that's you pay the upscale price for it because it's personalized. It's more nuanced.
Okay.
That's what I think.
I see a logic behind it, and on a broke day, I'm going with AI.
Yeah, exactly. If I can't afford to do the big thing, but I still need a ride, I'll go with the AI Uber. But if I'm trying to show my lady a good time, let me get old Charlie to drive this car.
Let's go say Jethro.
I don't trust a dude named Jethro. The only thing I trust Jethro with is my trailer or my tractor.
Oh God. Oh, that's Bubba. Just saying.
All right, but so at the end of the movie, I thought once he had gotten to the to save Maya, and then him and fucking what's her name? Him and Alfie got split up. He had to go in there and save Alfie. I thought that was going to be the end of the movie.
Um,
and then
when they were on the plane,
no.
or
When he had to break her out of the fucking the lab or whatever,
okay, gotcha.
when he had to go save her, I thought that was gonna be the movie. He gets her out of there, happy ending. I didn't realize it was gonna go back up into space, up into
Mm,
Nomad, and like do all that shit. And to me,
yeah.
that was fucking dope because it was like I felt like if the end of the movie couldn't be Alfie dying to save Joshua, it had
Mm,
to be Joshua dying to save Alfie
hmm.
because you know I just felt like with the story being told, couldn't the human couldn't get saved by the AI. The AI had to be saved by the human because they had to show that there was more to life than just life, if that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Hmm. So wait, did I miss that part of the movie? John David died in the movie?
Yeah. At the
Holy
end of the
shit.
movie, so he's on Nomad,
Yeah,
and he puts Alfie into the fucking the capsule,
yeah.
and he shoots her back down,
Mm,
and he's left on Nomad, and he's walking, and fucking Maya's memories after they had gotten her out of that temple, or whatever, or what spaceship temple, whatever it was, they got the
yeah.
memories out of her, and she what is it? They got downloaded into that AI version of Maya. And so they're walking in the meadow that's inside Nomad and they hug. It is kind of like he finally got to see her one last time before he died.
Mm, okay, okay. I don't know how
Yeah.
I missed that.
You probably fell asleep with your sleeping ass.
Hey, it's a long ass
Always
movie.
sleeping. Always sleeping.
Hey, I got it's hibernating season.
Wait, dude. Okay, so you went to go see this thing at like 7 o'clock at night. I was like, man, it's kind of late
Yeah,
for Chris. Yeah, I was like, it's kind of late for Chris.
yeah,
I had seen it earlier that day.
yeah. I seen it. Yeah, like I caught the 7:15 showing,
Mhm.
and then had to get up at the ass crack of dawn to go drive to go do the other shit we talked about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But because
So
what happened?
people gonna think we running drugs or some shit. Hey, we listen, people. We're not running drugs. We selling ass. That's all we
No,
doing.
I heard something sex across the states.
Chris
Oh
is
god.
it's Chris Brown, male gigolo.
Oh gosh. Now be in the city. Look for me. I-
Hey, he's got the
no,
tearaway
no,
pants.
no, no, no.
Do those even fit?
Look, man.
Not anymore. Not
When look,
anymore.
look, when girls see those things, but yeah, who are you? Man, don't worry about it.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh,
But yeah, I missed Saturday because Saturday was a packed day too. So
yeah.
I just went on Sunday just to make sure I could be ready because I knew Monday was gonna be a crazy day for me.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And try to keep that Tuesday schedule.
Yeah. Try to.
Say something.
Emphasis on the word try.
Hey, it's still Tuesday, goddamn it. 4 hours later, but still,
That's like SpongeBob.
hell
Four
yeah,
hours later.
for real.
All right, but like, okay, so one of the reasons why this is battling me, my Oppenheimer for my favorite movie this year
Mhm.
is because of the ideas that it popped in my head. Because
Hmm.
I got done watching the movie and I was just like, in my head, I was like, what is a soul? That's
Hmm.
literally what I thought when I left that movie. I was like, what is this? What does it mean to be alive? Because
Hmm.
who you can't tell me Alfie wasn't alive,
Hmm.
you know, but
Yeah.
she's AI, she's a robot.
Yeah.
So, do they not deserve to have a chance to progress? I don't know. I really don't. And it makes me question, you know, where we're going as a species and actually just the idea of when people say I'm going to heaven, like, what does that actually mean?
Hmm.
Like, what is heaven? Who deserves to be in heaven? If you go by religious sect, it's going to be just humans. But then I love my dog. Does he not deserve to be in heaven too? I don't know.
Hmm.
So it really made me question exactly like what does it mean to be alive? And even then,
Hmm.
I know a lot of humans who are living, but they're not alive because they're just living menial lives.
That yeah, afraid to do anything, try anything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's why like people laugh. Remember when we was in Key West? The dudes said, "What do you do
Mm-hmm.
for a living?" And I said, "I live," and I mean that. I try to live my life.
Oh, you said that to someone in Key West?
You don't remember? Dude was on stage when we was at the restaurant.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
yeah, and that's always my answer. What do you do for a living? I live. You know what helps me live is I drive trucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the
Yeah.
last. You know what I'm saying? No jokes.
No,
Oh God,
but I mean,
but
yeah. So like, but I get what is what does it mean to be alive in 2023? What does it mean to be alive? Because it can't just be I wake up every day and I do what I do. I feel like it's got to be like stretching your imagination, chasing the boundaries of what it means to like I don't know. I don't know what it means to be alive. I just know that like there's a lot of people who are not reaching out and trying.
yeah, I think
When's the
people are
last
just
time you
afraid.
felt alive? Like for
Skydiving.
real?
Look, that is one adrenaline rush that I can't beat. I've been trying to figure out how to beat it for years.
But what is it? But what is it about it? Is it's not the adrenaline. I get it. I get that it's an adrenaline rush, but what is it about jumping out of a plane that makes you feel alive?
I mean, well, you know, I'm kind of crazy. I love playing with death. I love doing shit that might kill me.
Yeah, you play with death even when you don't mean to. God damn it, you go in the backyard and play with death. I'm just saying.
For
I'm
real.
just ATV and play with death. That's all I'm saying.
Look, shit. I mean, I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, you're damn right. I got a problem.
oh,
Put that on your, bro, I'm putting that on your fucking tombstone. Brown, I got a problem. That's it.
I, I drank and played with death. Shit, that was it. But nah. No, I mean, oh man, no. I mean, there's something. I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about knowing that you can die and living through it. And for me, it's testing that ability to. It's testing the ability to want to fight to live. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
Okay.
how much fight do you have in you to stay alive?
Okay, but how do you get that out of skydive? Because you're strapped to a motherfucker who
Mm-hmm.
does that shit for a living. So the danger, it's there, but it's not there. So is it because on a normal everyday basis, you're maybe 10% close to death? Well, in your life, I mean, for you, more like 60. But for the average person on a regular day, they're about 10% close to death. And
Mm-hmm.
if you could bring that ratio to 35%, maybe it does it then make you want to, oh, does that make you feel
I,
more alive?
I know it's going to sound crazy, and I've talked about this many times about the whole rattlesnake thing, whatever. Um, I like organized death. But
you like
hold on, wait.
you like funerals?
No, like it's like, well, you know, you can do something,
Yep.
and it's like, okay, there's a chance I might not live. There's a chance I will. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus get bit by a rattlesnake. Oh no, you're gonna die. Like wait, like right now. Like
Yeah.
wait. I was supposed to fight this thing first.
You ain't even tell me the ratio. I like you just let it happen.
Yeah. Like
Bro.
death instantly. Like wait, no, I didn't plan for this. I thought I had like 10 minutes.
Bro, I feel like when you die, that fucking the Grim Reaper is gonna be a rattlesnake. You be like, you lucky motherfucker. You almost came here once.
Oh man, he gonna have a rattlesnake hot dog for me. There
Mm-hmm.
you go. Like all right, cool.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I don't know. I feel like, oh, it makes me wonder what what it means to be alive and Like, am I truly living?
I
That's
mean,
literally like when I hey, you little, let me sell you for body parts.
you gonna shave it up right in that chicken grease.
Bro, I'm gonna shave him down, show all the muscles off, be like, hey, this is how much each piece is worth.
Oh gosh.
Shave all his hair off, sell that shit for like a fucking a wig.
Be some old lady Shaw. Like, what's
Uh,
this? It's corgi.
yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Get some corgi eyebrows.
Oh
Nice.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I think people's definition of living is different. Like for me, living to me is just like don't like not wasting your life, like doing something every day if it's possible that can one make you become a better person, a
Mhm.
stronger person,
Yep.
more wisdom, and the experience. Because I'm a big stickler of you can read whatever you want to read in a book, on YouTube, Google, whatever, but it's never the same as actually doing it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I prefer to do it. Get out there and
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's living. Just being
Yeah.
active
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just trying different stuff.
I'll agree with that because like it doesn't necessarily have to me, it doesn't necessarily have to mean like you're inches away from death, you know,
Yeah.
unlike you. But it does mean that like you're just experiencing like you're just you're stretching your experience portfolio.
Mm,
You know, if you keep just experiencing the same thing, then it's not necessarily living because you're almost in like perpetual motion. Where to me, living is gradually growing that circle bigger and bigger and bigger. You know?
definitely.
And it can be as simple as, trying a different type of food,
Hmm.
going to a different store, something where it's like just experiencing something new because the world is so vast and it's so like, nuanced that if unless you go and check out everything, you're never gonna really understand what's really out there, you know?
Yeah.
And when I left this movie, I just felt like, you know, I have to go and I have to go and experience life before life becomes a matter of convenience.
Do you think you haven't been?
I feel like I have, but I feel like we're in danger of getting to a point where the there's a part of life that just becomes a product of convenience versus, you know, part of life. Like going to a mall. We're at a point where it might be in the next 10 years just a thing of the past.
Mm,
I feel like I need to go and experience Christmas season at a mall
hmm.
and just walking around amongst people like that because it might be gone soon.
Mm,
So to me, that's living. That's like pulling in those experiences of watching a Black Friday, fucking people like mauling each other for fucking groceries and shit like that.
yeah.
I don't know. It's not necessarily that I don't feel like I'm living life. I just feel like life as we know it is slowly and gradually becoming less because people care more about convenience and what's easy than
Yeah.
what's actually driving them to be a better like to fill that cup.
Mm,
You know?
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Everything's all about convenience these days.
Mhm.
Look,
Is there
people
anything?
people are door dashing fast food.
Yeah,
Like how is it you were made to have a drive through so you can get the food and keep driving, but you're gonna sit at home and door dash it?
yeah. I mean, I don't. I that sounds foreign to you because don't nobody deliver to your house,
Look, I
but
don't want the shit nowhere. They might eat my damn fries. I'll be pissed.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It takes 40 minutes to get to your house, so they're gonna
So
have to. You're gonna get hungry.
even
Can't blame the motherfucker for eating a couple fries.
be 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back.
Yeah.
Ain't shit in between.
Oh, well, this motherfucker only tipped me $2. I'm goddamn right. I'm eating the fry.
And the nuggets. Oh man.
Yeah. After watching this movie, I just feel like we're on the cusp
Hmm.
of change as far as human nature and the idea of what's life means. So I think we need to just hold on to like the tactile version of life that we have right now and just don't let it go because once it's gone, it's never coming back.
Yeah, true.
Literally, once, like, look at calling people. It's calling people is almost, it's almost a
Forward.
nuisance to people now.
Yeah.
You call me, like, who? Why the fuck you call me? Fucking text me. It's like, that's gonna be gone soon. So we need to hold on. The people that enjoy talking on the phone, I need to hold on to that shit, because once it's gone, it's
That's actually why I love driving. Like just be on the phone, having random conversations. Me and you have done it. Now, how much
mhm,
time you got? Hey, I got 2 hours to get to the arena. All right, cool. Shit. They just be talking about God knows what,
bullshit.
just talking.
Mhm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Shit. This
yeah,
is this is why our communication skills are still good. We ain't people can't text. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then they even got lazy with texting. Instead of writing the word through, they put THRU. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
LOL instead of laugh out loud.
Yeah. The fuck TH.
Yeah. WTF.
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Everything's like this gets lazier and lazier and lazier.
Hmm. Hmm. And I think because of that, we're getting to a point where we're gonna lose ourselves in technology. And then when that point comes, we're not gonna know what's coming forward, what's coming next. So
Hmm.
yeah. But with that being said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when robots are a constant thing in our life.
I'm gonna get me them titanium bullets, whatever it was that they had for Wolverine,
Adamantium.
whatever it was.
All I know is if the robots become a part of our life, you goddamn right. First of all, I'm getting a robot dog. Then what? I'm getting a robot chef. No, I don't know if I get a robot chef because I like cooking.
It takes away the art, man. See what I'm saying? Like some
Yeah,
things you
yeah,
just don't want to lose that art
yeah,
form.
but I kind of want my chef to just make me some grilled cheese sandwiches, and then I'll make the good shit. Right? I want to put my focus into the ramen broth. I don't
You know,
want to
then
worry about the
when they
I
go
don't
to
want to
the
worry about the Caesar salads.
when they go to the grocery store and buy you some frozen packs of fucking grilled cheese
No, no,
sandwiches
no, no,
and
no, no. That's
doctor them
because
up and call it a damn
that's
day.
easy. That's the easy shit.
If you want a whole robot to make you grilled cheese sandwiches, what the fuck for?
I don't know. That'd be cool. Oh,
Look, when we watched the movie Chef, you and I both know ain't shit touching that grilled cheese sandwich saw that damn movie.
oh, oh
And
no.
a
Oh,
human made that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Look, everybody I recommended that movie to and watched it, they was like, yo, that grilled cheese. I was like, I know, right?
You
Oh
gotta
man.
watch, man. You gotta watch ramen heads.
Okay.
It's a documentary. If you so my Google Play should be connected to your TV.
Mhm.
Look on my Google Play. Look up ramen heads. That shit will make you wanna just order some ramen right then.
Well, then I'll watch it and I can go get some ramen. So it won't be tonight.
Yeah. I don't know. You're gonna go get some more fat ass tacos. What you gonna do?
Oh, look, don't head in the tacos. Oh man, I told you now I found the ones that I like. The
Bro,
lengua. Oh my good God.
bro, you did Taco Thursday. I was like,
Look,
this fat motherfucker.
with a side of rice. It's gotta be a side of rice. With the pico and lime. Oh my good God.
Bro. Yeah, I see your fucking lip salivating right now.
Look, man, the shit is look, man. You know it's good.
I know it is, but I just don't have the memory right now because I haven't had it in a while. You got
Look,
that fresh memory. You like,
look, once I found it, I've tried 3 different spots here, and I found the one that had the it factor I was looking for.
yeah.
Roach infested restaurant, all kinds of shit. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Dirty as fuck. I want to eat here.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Mexicans, but
No.
like you
I
order,
get it. Vietnamese restaurants are the same.
look,
If you want good Vietnamese noodles,
find
you
the
gotta go
dirtiest
to the
restaurant.
dirty restaurant there and it costs $9.99, which sucks because I would pay $29.99 for a good bowl of pho.
Hmm.
But when it starts costing like $16, I'm like, what's going on? I don't need truffles in my shit.
Oh man.
Anyways, final thoughts on the creator.
Oh, we did. Well, before that, we didn't even ask you. Did you like the movie? Obviously, you did.
Oh, I fucking love the movie. It
Mhm.
literally, again, like I
Mhm.
said, when I left the movie, I just had a change of perception.
Mhm.
I literally started just thinking, what does being alive actually mean? And not necessarily in a sense of me as a human, but just the idea. Because I have a toaster, I have all this shit, but like,
Mhm.
does alive mean having a soul? And if so, like, what is a soul?
Hmm.
Or does alive mean actually being like flesh and blood? Like, why does that be alive? Like, fucking plants don't have flesh and blood, but they're alive. So it literally started this whole train in my head of does it mean to be alive?
Hmm.
And in doing so, I felt like I just started to appreciate life a little more than I've already have. And you know me, I appreciate the fuck out of life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Real
Like
quick.
soft flesh.
Mm, mm,
Your face. Your
mm.
face. This motherfucker.
Yeah. Real quick. What do you wear? Is that a Spartan shirt?
Yep. Spartan trifecta.
Okay.
Just to inspire me because my knee's been fucked up. So I need to get back to running Spartan
Hey,
races.
way off subject. I did a leg workout this morning, and it felt good. I told you the pictures of what I got, so I was able to
I'm
get
actually
everything done.
I'm gonna send you a link to a YouTube video. It it should really help you out with your knee issues.
Hmm.
Because I know you have like some knee like it should help you out really well with it.
Hmm.
Just making your tendons to the knee the tendons in your knee like stronger.
Hmm.
Yeah. How about you? Do you like the movie?
I did. I did. Like we talked about earlier, it wasn't like super AI. It was still had a real feeling to it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It wasn't like this is
It wasn't
sci-fi
yeah, it was so
technology.
fantastical.
Yeah, it still felt like this could be happening in the world somewhere. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like that
Mhm.
factor of it.
Yeah. 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 Okay. So final thoughts on
Final
Creator.
thoughts. Hmm, we're all going to heaven, whether you like it or not.
I don't know about that. I've seen videos of people doing shit to animals. I
I
can't say that
seen
they're going to heaven. I
I
can't.
seen videos of people do shit to people. Shit, but
Yeah. Fuck people. Actually, I saw a video today of a dude jump kicking a fat girl because she threw a bottle at his car. It was from World Star. So she was at a gas station. Hold on. She's at a gas station, right? And the video starts, and the fat girl takes the soda bottle and just launches at the car.
yeah.
And the guy recording is like, "Oh shit, yo, she got good aim and whatever," and it's following her back to the store. And next thing you know, the motherfucker runs up behind her and hits her like fucking Liu Kang, and fucking drop kicks her in the back, and she goes flying. And then he takes the bottle and tosses it back at her. And
Wow.
like, I don't like seeing violence, but at the same time, she kind of deserved that shit. I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
secondly, motherfucker had good form. That shit was he definitely had training. The motherfucker might have went to a couple classes, watched some Billy Blank videos.
Who drop kicked
Bo.
somebody?
It wasn't a drop, but it was a straight up like jump kick, like Bruce Lee jump kick.
That's
It was
funny as hell.
good ass form in some jeans too. I was like, okay, this dude trains.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Oh, okay, but yeah. Final thoughts on the movie for me. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Um, shit. I guess not a rebuttal, but I guess a flip side of yours. Don't take life for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Live.
My final thoughts on the movie are hold on, I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna edit it back out. I gotta
Seriously,
hold on. Yeah, hold on. Fuck you.
this guy. Here we go again. Gosh. Yeah, we're sitting here in silence. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go cook tonight. I don't know what though. I'm gonna cook something. Rice, chicken. Hmm.
I don't know what you said, but it shit sounds spicy.
I was like, something I want to go cook tonight.
I think I'm gonna cook some keto nuggets. Yeah, chicken. cheese, and an egg formed, put in my air fryer, dunked in some keto fucking or some high protein ranch dressing. You never had made high protein ranch dressing? It's better
No,
for you.
I just eat Hidden Valley.
No, so what you do is when you next time you go to the store, you go get the actual like packet
Wait,
of
wait,
like
wait. Hidden
red,
Valley sponsor. Just saying. Keep going.
I don't know, Chris Light, you got it. We can reach to the hood, Hidden Valley. Let's go. No, so you go and get the like the seasoning packet for ranch dressing.
Mhm.
You get that, and then instead of because it'll tell you to mix it with sour cream, instead of mixing it with sour cream, mix it with low fat Greek yogurt.
Really?
Yep, whip it up. It'll taste fucking delicious, high protein, low fat, perfect.
I'll stick to my. I eat whatever I want and
Listen,
work out.
yeah, and it sure as hell ain't doing well for you.
Hey, well, I ain't worked on a good little while, but I
I
still
don't know.
got my
You've been
strength.
sleeping.
I'm still. I was working out while I was sleeping too. Shit.
You put together your exercise room and just went to sleep.
Exercise room in the bed right there. Yep. Here we
It
go.
look it looks good. You know what's funny is you sent me those pictures of your exercise room,
Yeah.
and the first thing I thought was, I seen Juice in a while. There's a picture, one of Juice is just sitting there like this.
Oh, I didn't even know she's in the picture. I just snapped it real quick.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
so my final thoughts on the movie.
yeah.
This is literally has nothing to do with the actual story of the movie. People, go see original stories. If you're tired of seeing sequels and movies based on fucking books or whatever,
Mhm.
like when people make original stories that are out of their brain that they're trying to like give you, like go see that shit. Like that's the shit that pushes cinema forward.
Mm.
Like that's the shit we need to just make sure stays alive, because if that shit doesn't do well, then all you're gonna get is your Marvels and your DCs and your Harry Potters and the shit that's based off of shit we already have. Like
Yeah.
it's cool. I love that shit. But when someone has an original story, go see it. Go see the Junos. Go see Begin Again. Just these stories that are just that people just want to tell, and their form of storytelling is movies. Because I think once we lose that, we're gonna lose a part of the art form of cinema that is very integral into making cinema great.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I can dig that.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, that is the latest episode of Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Once again, it is your boy Sarath, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red for Delta.
It's not
Yep.
Red Fort Delta.
Yeah, be good out there.
It's not Red Fort Delta. I'm sorry.
What is it?
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's Larry come lately. I don't know. That's what you.
I got. I had a punchline for that, but I had to stop myself.
Yeah. You're Larry come not at all. Actually, no. I can't say that because we got evidence that you do.
Uh,
4 years old.
oh God.
Chris, come
Yeah.
late. I'm motherfucking coming.
Hey, women like it late. Just say.
All right, man.
Me love them long time.